hello, it's my friends. And every time I see my friends, my hands say hello, my hands say hello, my hands say hello. Every time I see my friends, my hands say hello. Oh, hello, hello. Welcome to Story. We have a story for you. It is a counting story. We're getting very, very good at counting, so it seems like a good time for Miss Spider's Tea Party. What is something you know about spiders? They make webs, good. Oh, yes, 8 legs, very good. What do they eat? Somebody said it. Bugs! Spiders eat bugs. For our story, it's important for us to remember that spiders eat bugs. Miss Spider's Tea Party. Oh, by David Kirk. There's only one name, so he's the author. He wrote the words, and the illustrator drew the pictures. Very good. Miss Spider's Tea Party. Here we go. One lonely spider sipped her tea while gazing at the sky. She watched the insects on the leaves and many flying by. If I had friends like these, she sighed, who'd stay with me a while, I'd sit them down on silken chairs and serve them cakes and tea. Two timid beetles, Ike and May, crept from the woodwork that same day. But when Miss Spider begged, "Please stay," they shrieked, "Oh no!" and dashed away. Why do you think they ran away? Because spiders eat bugs. Okay, 1 spider, 2 beetles. What's the next number? 3. Very good. Oh, turn page, turn. 3. 1, 2, 3 fireflies flew inside that night, their spirits high, their tails alight. They spied the web and squeaked in fear. "We'd better get away from here." The little trio did not feel that they would care to be a spider's meal. Let's see how many now. 1, 2, 3, 4 bumblebees buzzed outside. "Please come to tea," Miss Spider cried. The 4 ignored her, swaying there. She waved a tea towel in the air. She took a cup and tapped the glass. And then 1 bee spoke to her at last. "We would be fools to take your tea with anyone so spidery." All right, 4, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Within the shadows of the broom, just peeking from behind the broom, 5 grinning faces bobbed and peered. Miss Spider smiled, her heart was cheered. Descending for a closer look, she danced into the gloomy nook, but sadly found those jolly mugs belonged, alas, to rubber bugs. Would a rubber bug make a good friend? No, rubber bugs can't talk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some ants strode in. They numbered 6. But ants with spiders will not mix. She brewed them tea from hips of roses, but the proud platoon turned up their noses. A fine bouquet, isn't it pretty? A fine bouquet concealed its prize of 7 dainty butterflies. Miss Spider, watching from the wall, was not aware of them at all. Let's see if we can find them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job. After 7 comes 8. That's right. The table was set for 8, with saucers, cups, and silver plate. The cakes were fresh, the service gleamed, yet no one would arrive, it seemed. Her company, in no demand, left her a cup for every hand. Poor Miss Spider. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, did you count with me? Oh, thank you. I forgot to ask. 9 spotted moths, kept safe and warm in shelter from a thunderstorm. They stood beneath an open sash and watched the jagged lightning flash. Miss Spider dropped down on a thread, a silver tray above her head. She'd hoped to please them, but instead they flew away in mortal dread. What does mortal dread mean? Yeah, it means really scared. So scared. How does Miss Spider feel? Is she scared? No, she's sad. They've left me all alone, she cried. She dabbed her eyes and sadly sighed. It's plain no bug will ever stay. Her tears splashed down upon the tray. 10 tiny, steaming cups of tea were perched atop her trembling knee. She sipped and sobbed and heard a cough and turned to see a small, wet moth, a fragile thing so soaked by rain, his wings too damp to fly again. She smiled and took a checkered cloth to cloak the frail and thankful moth. They talked and snacked on tea and pie until his tiny wings were dry. Then, lifting him with tender care, she tossed him gently in the air. Well, then the moth told Ike, and Ike told May, who went from bug to bug to say, there is no reason for alarm. She's never meant us any harm. So later on that afternoon, assembled in the dining room, 11 insects came to tea to share Miss Spider's courtesy. 12 tender violets in a vase, presented at Miss Spider's place, set by her chair, so neatly spun. She munched the blossoms one by one. Her friends were glad to watch her feast upon the floral centerpiece. It was a great relief to see she ate just flowers and she drank just tea. Miss Spider's reputation grew. Before too long our hostess knew each bug who crawled or hopped or flew, and all their lovely children too. In the beginning of the story, did the bugs want to be friends with Miss Spider? That's right. No. Why not? Because she eats bugs. At the end of the story, did Miss Spider have any friends? Yes, all the friends. Isn't that lovely? Yes, she was so kind. Thank you for joining me for story time. I will see you tomorrow. The end, the end. The end, the end. The end, the end, the end, the end. The end, the end, the end, the end. The end.